Welcome, traders, to the weekly Simple Market Metrics review. So we have a few exciting updates on this one. We will be starting with NDX, the one that we still have the chop filter on, and we're only going for 1% moves. So it did on December 30th, print that signal, and then the next day closed out. So you did get 211 points on that one. So that added it to the year. And then for the grand total for the 3 years, that was plus $4,220. So that did, increase that profitability on that one to, easily over 70 grand. This one definitely seems better than the other one where we're going for the 1-to-1 risk. This one it has, a lot higher of a win rate at 78% plus on this one, and it makes even more money, lower drawdown. The drawdown period is a lot less too. So there's one good update. Then over onto NQ trades. So the past week was definitely very profitable on it. We'll switch over on Monday. There are 40 ticks. That signal was too early. This was the one loss for the week for 60 ticks outside of my trading window, since I'm only doing the 9 to 10. So fortunately for me, I didn't take that trade. Then on the 7th, you had the 2 trades, close of that candle, close of this candle. So plus 80 ticks for the day. One trade on this day, plus 40 ticks. So right now, just the volatility is high, so no 1 minute chart trading days. And then we were as a short trading week since we're closed for President Carter. So, but I still believe probably increase the volatility for the week for the expected move from what the options market would have had on their Monday contracts, Friday contracts. So the market probably just made up for that with the one less trading day. And today had I caught this trade, and then this was after my thing, but we're still keeping track of the ones till 10:30. So for the week, you're 5 to 1 plus $700 on it. That brings the total up to almost 7,200 for the past 14 weeks. And then if you double up on the 1 minute, almost another 2,200. So 9,370. If you do that, as an 86% win rate. So sitting pretty solid on that one if you actually really want to trade the whole 90 minutes. And then my trades. So just of 2025. I took the 7 trades and I'm scaling. I have 3 different accounts in it. So I'm scaling down to micros. So one's 6 micros, the other one's 5, and the other one's 2. Since I'm diversifying my trading strategies. And then RTY, but did have a pretty big loss this week. For the 6th, yeah, there was none. It was after that window. Seventh, you did have this one. that one trade. And eighth, he had three. Really like a sniper on this one. 1 win, 2 wins, 3 wins, hit them all. And this is where it got you. The close of that, 856 in TradingView, 858 in NinjaTrader 8, minus 157 ticks. And that was just right before the news dropped. So news trades, typically, I haven't seen them work out that well. I'm filtering out all of those and all of my trades with my trading session. And then immediately, if you took the next one, you got that win, got the other win right after that. So it would close out the week for a loss if you took all of those. So minus 365, 6-1 on that one. But what I did separate is if you have the similar trading session of the 1 hour day, the 9 to 10 instead. So if you cut out the first 30 minutes, especially since the volatility on RTY is higher than ES, so it's not maybe as quite bad as NQ. So on that, if all the trades before the 9 a.m. Chicago time candles are, I mean, it's still high win rate, 13 wins to 3 losses, but you're minus $635. So you add that in, and you're pretty much almost up to, 1,900, $2,000 if you would just stay out of that first 30 minutes over the past 8 weeks. So, and then it really increases your win rate, only, well above 90% on that one. So just 2 most recent losses. So this week on the 10th for 157, and then another big one on the 2nd for minus 70 ticks. So all of those were just right before news. So that is something to keep track of. I mean, you're more profitable just staying out of those news trades, surrounding them on that one. So I think this is looking better with that. If you just shorten down, just wait till that 9 a.m. candle. So on TradingView, that's going to be the 858 candle is what I'm talking about. But there would have to be no news on that day, or else you'd have to just wait till 2 minutes afterwards. YM, it's still, no matter how I chop it up, I don't like it. I just don't really think it's working out at all. We had the first win right out the gate for the week. That was it for that day. And the first trade, you got it. But this is the one that hurts right here. Minus 108 ticks. Like, really only went down halfway what you needed. And didn't touch. Gotcha. $867. I mean, if you would have gotten out right there, shave a little off some. But that one hurt. And that one's fast trade time. And then on the 8th, you got that win, 2 wins. Right after open, I took it back down again. So you're 6-1 plus 60 for the week. It's still negative for the past 8 weeks, still like well below 80% win rate. And then even trying to have some other time frames. So you'd be technically a little positive, probably break even after commissions if you just wait and trade between 9 and 10. And then even trying to narrow down even more for a half hour to 9 to 9:30. You're technically, yeah, so you're just total of plus 360, 18 to 5. I mean, but it feels like you're just kind of cherry picking times then. So maybe there's a different way to trade YM with this, but this one's not really working out. And then ES, so for the week, was positive. And one trade that day, and the 7th was rocking. At 3 wins, all shorts. Boom, boom, boom. And this first one caught it. This second one did not. Got you pretty bad on that first green change candle. So that was a minus 40. And so, yeah, I just would be done trading. It was in 40 ticks or more on ES. But the next trade did pull through. If you would have kept trading. And then today did get the 2 wins right after market open. Then at the end of the session. So without counting this extra win, it's 7-1 plus 200 for the week, plus 862 and 50 cents over the past 14 weeks, but still just an 80% win rate. So since this is a momentum indicator and needs movement, ES moves a lot slower than all the others. So if you just do the opposite, so just the first 30 minutes of the trade day, market open to 9, you're actually 37 wins and 7 losses. So a much higher win rate, plus $1,687.50. So you pretty much doubled your profits with taking less trades, filtered out more of the losers. And then I believe with none of these came too late around the news and then if you just do market open, so the 8:30, which is the 8:28 candle in trading view, for the next 4 minutes entries, again, you're keeping around the same win rate, 14 to 3, plus $775 for just 4 minutes a day. I mean, may stay open a couple minutes beyond that. So there's 2 potential, ones right there. So, 4 to 5 minutes versus 30 minutes. I mean, you're pretty much making half the money in a lot less time. So if you're piecing this together, You could start off with ES, trade either just the first 5 minutes, the first half hour, switch over to NQ and or RTY and trade that for the next hour. So, and again, with RTY, it is, 6, so 18, so 1870. But you'd have to multiply that by 3 for almost to match the same dollar amount as NQ. So it's actually, I mean, it's right there with NQ as far as profitability, but you just have 3 times the contracts. But when you're trading with the prop firms, usually when you're just starting out, I mean, you have plenty of room for that. You can diversify. So that's what I'm doing. My first trades, I trade the open with ES and YM on my custom sniper charts. And then I set my, in a sense, my dollar risk. I want like $150 take profit, on there. So I'm scaling micros. I may be doing 18 micros, 20, 2 minis, anything like that. And then I switch over to NQ after I'm done with it on the custom Apex sniper chart. And then I trade up to 9 o'clock. And then I switch over to simple market metrics. So, so far it's working out pretty well. I've been doing that since the new year. So both my Apex and my Tradeify one, they're both up around $1,000 over those trading days. So we have 4, 5, 6, so 6 trading days on it. So all the days ended up being profitable, even though I took, definitely a few losers on that. So, but for simple market metrics, I mean, this right here, it still looks pretty solid with doing ES during market open, and then switching over to either RTY and or NQ. So I mean, you can just maybe just do the market open with ES. That way, it gives you plenty of time if you don't actually want to carry trades over. If you're already kind of maxing out your contract size, then you won't necessarily have any open ES trades anymore. So just something to think about. So we'll keep this going. Thank you everybody for watching and who's using the affiliate link. Thanks for making this the #1 affiliate channel for simple market metrics. So I'm in the Discord. You guys can send me messages. You can leave comments on the channel. Pretty diligent about that. So just keep following along. And then if you have the indicator, do your own testing on this and just see what works for you.